Good morning. It's Stuart Fence. I'm the couples expert. Here's another edition of 3 Minutes with Stuart. Mother's Day is right around the corner, and when we think about how to celebrate Mother's Day with the women in our life, one of the things that I strongly recommend is symbolic things. Let me tell you what I mean by that. I want to detract first and just talk about how do we really recognize the importance that people have for us. Today, I am sitting in my office here at 5:30 in the morning because I just dropped my wife off at the airport. And as I'm driving there with her, I recognize how much I'm going to miss her. I don't think we really understand the importance people have to us until there are days or events that happen for us to really stand back and think about it. My wife leaving on a trip for a wedding shower of my nephew. And what I'm recognizing as she's leaving is all the things that she does for me. Not because it's going to be a pain for me to do a lot of those things, but really to stand back and say, what meaning does she have in my life? And I think we need to do the same thing with the women in our life, our mothers, grandmothers, mother-in-laws, and more importantly, our wives, who are the mother of our children or stepmom to our kids, and they invest so much in us, our children, our children's welfare, so that when we really stand back and have a day like Mother's Day, we want it not just to be a day to do something quick. We want to really allow ourselves to be vulnerable and to really think about what do we want to celebrate? How do we want to acknowledge the women in our lives so that they know that we didn't do something, just quickly go and buy some flowers or get a Hallmark card. What I tend to do is think about the things that bring us close. I'll give you the example that I use, and my mom, whom I love very much, has been an integral part of my path to being a couples expert. What I mean by that is I started out doing a lot of other things. And one of the things that I attempted to do was to be an actor on Broadway. And being an actor on Broadway is a huge venture, but I wanted to do it at the time in my life that I knew this was the time to do it. So I went to New York, I went to the American Academy of Dramatic Arts, and was not successful at it. I then decided to be doing something in film, and I attempted that, and that didn't work either. So then, years later, here I am as a counselor, thinking about what is it that I can do that sends a gift to my mom of how much I appreciated the support through the years. And one of our classic gifts that my mom loves so much is when I purchase a dinner gift certificate along with movie tickets. Now you might say, that's easy, that's simple. But let me tell you something. My mom has stood by my side in all the trials and tribulations that I've had. My mom has always been there. One of the things that we share is a love of theater and film. And we quite often go out and get a subscription so the two of us can really spend some time. My mom is 85. And one of the things that I know is her and my stepdad love theater. They go to the Sedona Film Festival. And these tickets and this dinner is a bonding experience that they have. So this couples expert is sending to her a gift that says, Mom, I love you. I love what we share. I love that we have a passion for theater, a passion for film, and that the two of you, my mom and my stepdad, get to connect in a deep, vulnerable way through your love of film. So here's a gift that tells you from my heart that I love both of you. And I love you, Mom, because you've always been there for me. Take care, and I love you. And all of you, I want you to have a happy, happy Mother's Day. Think about what your moms have really meant to you and let them know in a deep, vulnerable way that you love them. Take care and stay connected. Bye-bye.